and welcome to Fact Infra. So guys, here comes another new video on SQL injection. In today's video, we will start the union attacks. So SQL injection union attacks. How we can use this union attacks? So when an application is vulnerable to SQL injection and the result of the query are returned within the application response, in this case we are using union keyword to retrieve data from other tables within the database. So let's see, there is one query. You can see select A, B from table 1 and union select C, D from table 2. Here select A, B from table 1. This is the single one query, and with the help of this union keyword we are using another query select C, D from table 2. Means there is A, B and C and D as well. They are the columns in the table 1 and the table 2. So the primary condition for a union query to work, there are requirements, or you can say primary condition is, first one is the individual queries must return the same number of columns. Meaning if in the first query the select A, B from table 1, here are two columns, okay, then it must be this is the necessary condition. For the second query we also need the same number of column. Means we cannot add the third column in the second query, okay. So we need the same number of column in the both of the queries. And the second condition is the data types in each column must be compatible between the individual queries. Meaning the data types, okay. What does it mean? Which columns returned from the original query are of a suitable data type. Meaning this meaning we are going to check the data types, like if this A column in the first query have the string data type, then it must be happen in the second query this C column also have the data type string, okay, same data type you can say. So these are two primary requirement for the union keyword or union query. So now we will start with the first lab, and the before going to the first lab we will see some things about how we can retrieve the number of columns. So determine the number of columns. There are two ways we can extract the information about the how how much, or you can say how many columns are there. So first thing is this order by one and the commenting of the query, or you can say double dash, okay. So this is the first thing. In this the single quote is balancing the query. After that the order by one, this is the payload, you can say SQL injection or query. And the last one is the double dash, this is the commenting of the query. Now in this order by one, what does it mean by one? And there are further order by 2, order by 3. So what does it mean by 1, 2, 3? These after the order by, this is a simple index number for the column, okay. We are going to use this payload for retrieving or you can say getting information in the web application, or you can say in the backend side how much number of columns are there, okay. So this is a scenario and there is one error message, you can see. We will see the practical, don't worry. Just see the first method for retrieving the information about the how many number of columns are there is order by payload, and after that the index number. And the second is single quote union select null and the commenting of the query. This is the another way. In this is the payload union select null. So Null also, we are going to use the second method, involves submitting a series of union select payload specifying a different number of null values. Okay, so we are going to use this method as well. So let's see. So guys, this is the lab. SQL injection union attack, determine the number of columns written by the query. Let me access this lab. So this is the lab. Now I'm going to access this lab and wait for some time. Let me check for the proxy. Yeah, this is the lab, and now there are many categories you can see. As usual, we're gonna access any of the category. I'm just clicking on the gifts, and you can see in the URL category equal to gifts is the parameter where we can inject and try to test the SQL injection. First of all, we have to check for the SQL injection. I'm just entering the single quote for testing, and you can see internal server error. That means there is a possibility of SQL injection. Now I'm going to enter my payload. Now I'm going to enter the index number 2 and just enter. Okay, it's reflecting, but we are not getting any information. Let me try for 3. Okay, now let me try for the another payload, which is the union one. Enter. No, there is error. Now I'm entering another null. Still not. Yeah, that means there are 3 number of columns we are get. Okay, so in this way we can use the order by as well as the union payload for SQL injection union attack. And here order by payload not worked, but here's union select, or you can say union payload worked. So this is all about guys this video, the first video on union attack, or you can say SQL injection with the union attack. So guys, that's all for this video. Thank you guys.